Hey guys, um, today I'm gonna be starting part one of my new series. It's just gonna be like sitting down, telling you guys funny stories throughout my life. Uh, I was originally gonna do an animation like Bruce would do, but I ended up opting out of that because I don't enjoy art that much, so I didn't want to have to animate it. And I was like, all right, I just won't tell the internet the story if I have to animate it because I don't just want to sit in front of a camera, do I? And then I ran across this one YouTuber. His name is Jay Shuffleboson. Highly recommend checking his channel out if you like stuff like this. He has better stories than I do. I saw Don't Dine and Dash at Denny's, I think it was. And immediately I was like, yeah, I can tell a story now. If he did it, people like it, I think it'll be great. And so, to get to the story, this is also a face reveal. I don't think I've shown my face on this channel. So here I am. Even though most of my people viewing this know me in real life, so it's not that much of a surprise. Anyways, let's get started. It's, I think, a day or two before my grandfather's birthday, and I'm over at my grandfather's house. Right? My grandmother's like, goes with my grandfather, hey, we can go anywhere for dinner tonight, eating someplace fancy. It's on me, alright? And then he's like, well, I'm not. My grandfather's not the fanciest guy. So he's like, hey, let's just go out for pizza and wings or something. And I'm fine with that. I like pizza and wings. Both my siblings were fine with that, with pizza and wings. So we head out there. It's like pizza, wings, beer place. So we get in there. They sit us at this table. We order. And sitting right at the bar, there's this one guy who's just going beer after beer after beer. It was insane. He had to have been so many beers down at this point that I noticed he was starting to slur his words. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be funny if he does anything. So, anyways, later up in the meal, I get up, go to the bathroom, and I'm standing at a urinal, right? And I see this guy behind me. I don't know who it is. I didn't look back at him. So I'm standing at the urinal. All I just hear from the guy beside me is just, "Oh God, oh God, oh yeah, oh yeah." So I kind of look over, like, what did he just say? What did he just make? What noise did he just make? So I look over at the guy, and I'm like, "Hey, that's the guy earlier who was just down in beer like I've never seen before." And he notices me. He realizes, oh, I don't know what's going on in his brain at this point. Probably nothing. So he just says whatever's on his mind. He's just like, he kind of leans a bit closer to me and goes, "Don't fall in there. Hope you brought a spare change of clothes in case you fell in there." So I kind of do a fake laugh. I'm like, just to kind of, I didn't want to make him feel too bad, even though he probably didn't remember that night. He looks up at me and he's looking, not that tall of a guy. He's looking up at me and he's going, "Whoa, you gotta be like 6'2" or something. You've grown up." And I'm thinking two things. I'm like, A, I'm not 6'2". Guys, I'm like anywhere between 5'10" and 6 feet. I am not 6'2". And second of all, I've never met this guy a day in my life. He's like, "Whoa, you grown up." Like, yeah, I grown up. You weren't there to see me grow up. Did you? It was kind of a creepy moment. And then I just kind of laughed it off and I'm like, oh no, I wanted to have a little fun with him because I could tell he was gone. So I was like, oh, I'm like 6'5", maybe even 6'7" when I stretch, you know. And he's like, yeah, maybe you are. Yeah, 6'7". Keeps nodding his head like this. Yeah. So I go back to the table. He notices me go back to my table, and he leans over my grandfather's ear, and he tries to say something wise. He's like, you know, us old guys are hitting end of our lives, you know. So, uh, try and be remembered. Try to make history, and you want to be remembered by the area and the entire world. All right, believe in you. And then he goes back. He has a couple more beers. We're just kind of not thinking too much of it. But then the craziest thing happens. We look outside. Same drunk guy. He gets into a car behind the wheel, like in the driver's spot, and backs out. Barely backs out. Like he almost hit a curb. And then heads away. He leaves the bar. And I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to end well. This is going to be on the news. I didn't end up hearing for it after, so I'm going to assume he got home safe. Somehow, by some miracle, he got home safe. And I'm surprised, you know. But I'm glad. Of course, I wouldn't want to see him get hurt. So, yeah, that was my first episode of this story, or to this series. First story to this series. I'll probably continue these. Again, check out guys like Bruce Stu, Jay Shuffle Bosun, Grade A Under A, all these guys that make content with just telling funny stories or giving their opinions on things. It's great, you know, League's better than my channel is and probably will ever be. I don't see this channel blowing up. Like I just wanted to record this video, post it, start a little mini series that I won't need to take that much time and effort to do. So I just want to tell the story, and thank you guys. I'll probably post another one. I'll see you guys later.